I'm Wayne Stecker from Shimadzu Medical Systems USA. I'd like to introduce the new RADspeed Pro SR5 version. An optical camera application, which we call Vision Support, is a significant feature for the new SR5. In addition to vision support, there are several other new features, so let me introduce them using the actual system in our showroom. First, this is the new generator console. It's been completely redesigned in SR5 using a 10-inch LCD touchscreen. All X-ray conditions can be adjusted on this intuitive user interface. For example, when you adjust the tube voltage, we have two buttons. One is for making large changes in 5 kV or 10 kV increments. The other is for fine adjustments of 1 kV increments. This allows you to make quick adjustments to the desired exposure conditions. Additionally, an illumination feature is available on the SR5 console. When selecting the wall Bucky stand, the color changes accordingly. Furthermore, there is a function to notify readiness with color and sound. With the camera option, you can display the patient's condition from the control room. The camera image can be displayed or hidden by pressing the camera button. Details about the camera applications, which we call Vision Support, will be explained later. Next, this is the new ceiling X-ray tube support. It has also been redesigned. The handle shape itself has been slightly modified, while retaining the iconic Shimadzu design of the user-friendly ring shape. Additionally, the screen has been upgraded to an intuitive large 12-inch touchscreen. Like the generator console, you can now display camera images using the button here. And on the new user interface, collimator information is displayed in the bottom part of the screen. You can switch the collimator's filter to achieve lower exposure doses automatically in conjunction with the APR. So, X-ray conditions, patient information, X-ray positions, and collimator information. All of these are integrated here for easy user access. Furthermore, an illumination function has been added, allowing you to view the status of the device when the tube angle is not correct for the selected X-ray position. The LED turns off and lets you know that the exposure is not allowed since it's not in the right position. Then, when the system is ready for exposure, the color changes again, making it easy to understand the timing of the exposure. Now, let me continue with the introduction of the camera features. The optical camera is mounted on the collimator. This camera function, called Vision Support, assists the operator's vision. As you saw earlier, the camera is located here, allowing the operator to see the patient's condition on the X-ray tube screen and the generator console. We've also considered patient privacy, so you can turn off the image display at any time. The first function of Vision Support is Live View Display. Usually, brighter X-ray rooms are preferred from the point of patient comfort, safety, and efficiency. Meanwhile, bright rooms reduce patient anxiety, ensure the staff can work safely and effectively, but that might make it difficult for the operator to check directly the irradiation field under such conditions. Live View Display supports the operator by showing the overlay of the irradiation field and detector area on the X-ray tube console. Live image is provided on both the X-ray tube console and the generator console. The virtual overlay of the irradiation fields provide easier and more accurate collimation, and virtual overlay of the imaging area helps reduce retakes. The second function of Vision Support is motion detection. After the positioning is done, the patient sometimes moves without the operator noticing it. This can lead to the need for a retake, and as a result, exposure dose for the patient and overall time of examination would increase. With motion detection, patient body movement can be confirmed as a green area from the time in which motion detection mode was activated. And this function notifies the operator if the movement is bigger than the preset threshold. Motion detection can be checked on both the X-ray tube console and the generator console, which means the operator can check the patient positioning from the control room just before making the exposure. The third function of vision support is last position display. There are examinations which require very precise angulations for positioning, like cervical spine studies. In case the first take doesn't work, the operator can count on last position display, which shows the previous optical camera image on the X-ray tube console, and the operator can correct the patient positioning smoothly. Let's review Shimadzu's camera applications with the actual workflow. The procedure starts in the examination room with patient positioning supported by live view display. The operator can make accurate positioning with virtual overlay assistance like irradiation field and detector area. And once the positioning is done, the operator activates the motion detection mode and moves to the control room. The operator can check the green area of motion detection on the generator console if the patient has moved or not, and if it's okay, make the exposure. In case a retake is necessary, the operator adjusts the patient's positioning again, but this time, last position display will support the operator for smooth alignment, showing the previous optical image of the patient's position. Next, I'd like to introduce the power assist function called PowerGlide. PowerGlide detects the amount of force applied instantly, calculates the necessary assistive force, then drives the motor to assist operation effort in real time. Thanks to this feature, it's easy to move the ceiling X-ray tube support with very light effort. Without PowerGlide, the initial movement of the X-ray tube support requires more than 3 kilograms of force. With PowerGlide, you can reduce that force to less than 1 kilogram of force. As you can see, without using the major muscles of the legs or back, you can easily move it. This feature is particularly appreciated by technologists with a history of shoulder or back injuries. This allows for easy operation in both low or high positions and without strain. This will also contribute to reducing users' physical burden. This concludes my demonstration of the Shimadzu SR5 version. Thank you for watching.
Excellence in science. Shimadzu.